You got something, haven't you? You got a package.
I got a bag.
We haven't seen a package for a while.
We didn't do a Brett's bag last week, did we?
No,
we didn't.
No.
We should have, but we probably got distracted and we didn't. What's in my bag this week?
What is in Brett's bag?
Well, let's give the story a little context. Last week, I went 8-scale off-road racing.
You did.
And
you're at the EMCC.
The EMCC, went out to see the boys there, and it was fantastic. I haven't been there since the EMCC Cup, February or March this year, which is their big marquee event. Of course, turning up with no practice and throwing a borrowed car down. But yeah, I went out with a club race. May or may not be doing secret squirrel development.
Yep, I can vouch that he may or may not be.
And an exciting, great product. But I was also putting some tyres through the test and some batteries, and it was really good to get down to the club. We had a huge turnout. We had a beautiful Melbourne winter's day, if you believe there is such a thing. And yeah, I had about 2 hours track time, and I walked away with some very valuable information.
And is that valuable information inside the bag?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
All right. Shall I crank it from the top?
Yeah, why not?
What do we got? What do we got?
Have I told you how much I love this Rubik's Well bag?
Oh.
What have I got?
I think you have said it a number of times, how much you love that bag.
I've got some tyres.
All right. So
now, the only reason I bought these in is because I know you love to rustle cup.
Yeah. These ones rustle pretty good.
I'm going to change your name to Russell. What do you reckon?
Russell with a T in the middle.
The B silent. Sorry guys about the audio. Don't those tyres come in a fantastic bag? Right, what we are looking at here are the tyres that I ran for in excess of...
Zoom in a bit. How's that?
In excess of probably...
So that's a full set you used?
Yeah, I use these for at least an hour and 20.
Right.
Anybody who saw me there that day knows that from the minute I got there in the morning to the minute I left, there was the buggy was on track cutting laps.
Well, they all still look really sharp. All the edges still look sharp.
Yeah. Now, obviously, they are showing. That's why I bought these ones. They are showing signs.
Oh, compared to a fresh one?
Yeah. They are showing signs of wear compared to a fresh one.
Let's go really tight.
Let's go in tight. Let's have a look how they've worn after an hour and 20 on track. So you can see here the one on the left.
So you see how fresh it is.
Yeah.
Super square profile on the top.
Super square. And it is, a very small block tire.
Yep.
I'd call it. And it absolutely suited the conditions really well.
Yeah.
It was really quite abrasive track at the moment.
So an hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
Wow.
And have a look at that. And they're probably half worn.
Yeah.
They pulled up really, really well. I would do another club day on these tires.
Yeah.
And not only that, the traction and the drive out of corners and mid corners was phenomenal.
Wow.
Anybody who knows I was only running a 3S power system, not a 4S turbo powered buggy,
yeah,
or, boost assisted buggy. It was effectively a blinky 3S buggy, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah, so that's impressive, isn't it?
That is really impressive, the tire wear. And that's a Sweep Defender in the yellow compound. So that is their super soft, I would call it.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got gold, which is one softer, so they're ultra soft. This would be their super soft. And I did run a couple of other tires as well for comparison. Now, these other tires probably did about half an hour each. And again, I don't have new tires to compare them to, but we can see here.
Oh, look at the wear pattern, how low they've gone.
Look at how low they've gone. And feeling of the rubber, it's actually like a firmer compound. There's no doubt about it that it's firmer in the carcass, and it's a stiffer rubber. It's a higher shore rubber. So that is really, really cool to see.
So at EMCC, that's the difference between two different brands of tyre.
Yeah, and two different compounds. So this one here has done about an hour and a half, the sweep. This one here has done about half an hour.
I would have thought the harder one would not wear so much.
Yeah, but it's because it's scraping more.
Right, okay.
It's actually causing it to wear instead of grip.
Oh, okay.
So by providing grip, you can in fact be reducing your tyre wear. And that is in an AKA super soft. So that's not a long wear. That is a super soft, which to feel and by all accounts, is a firmer tire.
Right.
And then this one next to it, this is the same compound in a different tread.
Right.
And this is the Catapult.
Right. Well, that also is worn even flatter.
Yeah, so that has worn quite flat as well. Probably not quite as much whereas the Impact.
Right.
Although the Impact did provide me with better feel, a little bit better traction for one reason or another. They just couldn't generate quite as much grip with the Catapult.
Okay.
These are AKA super softs.
Right.
So I wanted to do some comparison to the Sweep tires.
Right.
And I'm super happy. I thought these were going to be too soft. That's why I took other tires.
Yeah.
But didn't want to burn up all new sets of tires.
Yes.
And really, really good. Now, another thing, these Sweeps, these come as a pre-mount.
Yeah.
So these are pre-mounted, drilled, pre-punched.
Yeah. Did you glue these up again?
No, these have not been touched. And I checked them after every battery.
Oh, so they haven't been come loose?
No.
Because,
they have not come loose.
Cars have a lot of power that goes through these things.
Yeah, and they go through a lot of hell too, like as far as, especially when I'm behind the wheel, like crashing and cartwheeling and
sideways action and drifting.
That's right. Hitting boards, running over boards and
hitting trees.
Running over, that's right.
Smashing into marshals.
That's right. I did actually. Funny, did I tell you about that?
No.
Did
they survive?
He survived. He wasn't he was marshalling another car and he was on track.
Yep.
May or may not have been on the and this marshal should have known better.
Right.
His initials are SH.
Right.
His surname's Healy.
Right.
It was pretty fun. I was laughing. He was not laughing.
I'm about to laugh now.
No, poor bugger. No, it's not nice. No,
no one likes getting hit by a real fast car.
And no one likes to hit people. But when you're just going on the line and there's somebody standing in the track, it's unfortunately can happen.
Yes.
And electric buggies are a little bit quieter, obviously, than the nitro ones, so I can sneak up on him. Got him right in his shin. But anyway, I hope he's still limping. He deserves it. No. But yeah, so really, really happy with this sweet rubber.
There you go.
Super happy. So
it's really good how they come in a full set.
They come in a full set. They come pre-glued, I did no prep to these whatsoever. I did put a texture mark on the inside so I know which corner of the car it came off, because I was rotating them because the tire wear was quite heavy on the front left.
Right. Okay.
Just the way the layout is. And for ultimate speed, you probably wouldn't rotate them much, but I was really looking for a bit of longevity out of the tires and to test how they were going to wear over the day. And I cannot believe it. That such a soft compound tire wore so well. And it would have had an hour and a half track time.
Right.
Really, really good.
There we go.
And that is a Sweet Defender. So yeah,
very impressive.
We've got about 4 or 5 different treads and 3 different compounds. We've got gold,
yes,
which is the ultra, yellow, super soft, and silver, which is just soft.
Right.
So that was with the yellow compound. It was beautiful.
Very cool.
Really good.
Very impressive.
That's right. Sweet 1/8 tires. Get them on your buggy. What else?
More stuff in there?
Yeah.
Oh, there's more stuff. What's that?
Ninesteps. How much do we love Ninesteps?
Ninesteps is our favorite. Lots of power.
And the reason I want to talk about these is I can't believe how predominant they were in the pits. It wasn't just me, So these 2 batteries here, these powered some of the fastest buggies.
So these are the batteries that were being used in the other competition buggies.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So here I've got a 9004 S100C.
Yeah.
This is HB rated 15.2.
Yeah.
And an 8000.
Right.
Weight wise, there's about 40 grams in it, I think, when I did weigh them up.
Okay, so 40 grams extra in the 9000.
Yeah, so the 9000 is definitely heavier. For 8 scale buggy, it's probably a little bit of an overkill, but overkill means that the battery is not working quite as hard. Yeah, so it's probably going to be more reliable in the long run.
Okay.
The 8000 is more than enough, but if you're running truggy, you almost need one of these 2. A truggy, an electric truggy running a 10-minute final will take probably 6,000 milliamps.
Well, they worked the battery hard, wouldn't they?
So I heard of figures coming back from the 4S buggies that they were using 3,800 or something, 4,000 milliamps. So you never sort of want to go over more than sort of half the capacity of the battery if you can help it. So yeah, really, really good packs. Really good to see. Really robust.
And Simon Healy's on.
Is he?
Mm.
How's your legs, Simo? The abuse will come, no doubt. And then, yeah, I was running around in this sucker. This is what I was using, a 6500 3S.
Mm.
And when I was doing practice runs, I was getting about 17 minutes out of this uncensored buggy. And it was nice. It's nice and light. I haven't actually put, if I had our scales here, I could tell you exactly how much
You
it
can see
weighs.
the height difference if you spun those on their side.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
You can see the height difference, same length.
Yeah.
And although it's 6500 capacity, I was only taking about 2800 out of it.
Is that all?
Yeah, that was all. That was all. So it was pretty power efficient. That said, I did only have quite a small pinion.
I was surprised at how well you did with the 3S.
Yeah.
Amongst all the 4S powered cars.
Yeah.
Because at that meet, where'd you finish up?
4th overall. And that's not a testament to my talent, not at all. But it was the buggy is good.
Buggy's
good.
good.
The tires
and the
were good.
Power made it more drivable.
Yep, I crashed less.
It wasn't overpowered.
No, I crashed less.
Yep.
I didn't DNF or break anything all day. That probably contributed to really good tire wear as well. There was guys when they were really struggling with tire wear.
Yes.
So the tire wear was really, really nice.
So you lacked top speed, obviously.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I was definitely down on top speed.
But everywhere else, it was fine.
Yeah, well, it's off-road, so the straight's like the smallest part of the track.
You weren't overshooting corners.
No, well, only just normal misdriving.
Right.
You know, just classic Brett.
Well, that's a real testament on power as well, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes having the power allowed isn't necessarily going to be the winning factor.
No, go back to the front one. No, definitely not. It's definitely not. So really, really happy. And you know what? The buggy was easier to drive. It definitely didn't have quite as much wear and tear on the drivetrain, you know, because you're not got stupid amounts of power. Tire wear was really good. And when I did hit things, I was probably hitting them with a lighter battery, a lighter car, you know, because it was probably 150 grams lighter in battery, which is a big difference.
Yeah, big difference
as a percentage in the car. So, and the suspension worked really well. But yes, I was really happy with the sweep and the 9-steps. I was really happy to see other people using them and really happy.
That's good stuff.
Really happy with the performance.
Like, we've always known they've been really good batteries, but to see that other people have the confidence in them and seeing the results now, that's a plus.
That's a real big plus. So get to it, yeah. Electric 8 scale, it's really quite a fun class. And EMCC Club, yeah, I really appreciate it, and thank you for having me. They had an AGM while they were there. They took on a new committee. I'm not super familiar with all the guys yet, but I will get to know them over the next year. And I'm looking forward to spending more time down there. So, yeah, look out for that. That's what I got in my bag.